Remember, for the video, this mic is the one that is picking everybody up, but this one's sensitive, so it works for everyone.
Awesome.
We'll see. Clearly not. Maybe. I just don't understand why it's so jumpy. Like,
Well, if it only does that a little bit,
I have like a perfect internet connection. That's not the problem.
Yeah, I don't.
it would have to be OBS then,
I mean, maybe there's an update I don't know about, but
possibly. Well,
I mean, it's gone for the last.
well, if it only buffers once every like 5 minutes,
That's not so bad, I
Yeah.
suppose. No.
it's not bad.
Anyway, I think we can all agree that Tanner has really tiny arms.
Yeah.
Sitting next to him, there's only one. He's the trash talker, drops more bombs than Hurt Locker. He's the nerdiest, the flirtiest, and overall most luxurious. But has no tie today.
But I still. Ooh. Whoa.
But there's no tie because we are wearing our brand new awesome merch.
Yes. Some
As
of
you
us
can
are.
see in the bottom left corner of the screen is our brand new logo made by a friend of the show, Justin. Thanks again for that. And then we got some cool new graphics and stuff that were made as well that we'll be sharing on the Facebook page. Really awesome. Also, if you guys are interested in getting some shirts or sweaters or something, hit us up, man. Let us know, and we will get an order in for you so you can wear some Velocity Entertainment merch. They're really cool. Look at them.
It's pretty sick.
How was your week?
It was really good. Really good. We watched the Super Bowl together. We,
I didn't even
watched
the Super Bowl. I don't know what you're
watched
talking
Lord of the Rings. All right, fair enough. We did watch Lord of the Rings though. We did. It was a good week.
Anytime I watch Lord of the Rings is good.
Yeah,
I'm here to say.
it's true.
Well, I'm glad to see or hear that you guys had a good week. So, I just want to throw out quick that if you haven't had the chance to check out Velocity Movies in Review, we have, 5 whole episodes now? One more episode until we're done with the Lord of the Rings, and then we're jumping into Pirates of the Caribbean. So, jump on there and watch us talk about some movies. That's real fun. Hoping to get some guests coming on for a whole series would be nice, because...
That'd be nice. Somebody who loves Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Or we're talking to somebody right now that hasn't seen them all. And I was like...
Oh, that'd be a good perspective.
That would be like she'd seen the first one, but none of the other ones. And I was like, oh, that'd be perfect. Like, if we could set up a time to do that, that'd be great. So...
Outstanding.
Short news week, and then we got some fun Pokemon ideas that we all kind of came up with today. Let's see. First on the docket here for movies and television, I got Jamie Lee Curtis joining the cast of the Borderlands movie. She'll be playing Tannis, an archaeologist that lives on Pandora who pretty much figures out the way to open the vault. Essentially, spoilers. Sorry.
That's the lady
How
from
dare
Halloween,
you.
right?
Yes, that is the lady
alive?
from Halloween. Yeah,
She's still alive.
I wasn't trying to sound like big, but I really didn't think she was still alive.
she will join Kevin Hart, who is playing Roland, and Kate Blanchett, who is playing Lilith in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's not that old. Come on, Tanner.
The gray hair makes her look older, I think.
Yeah, but then look at that. She has like a really young face there.
I agree. No, I'm
Yeah?
Like 55.
You think it just always looks like that?
No, you're right.
Without-
That was Photoshop. That was Photoshop. You're right.
I had a big crush on Jamie Lee Curtis back in like True Lies days. Oh man, she was good looking in that movie. Very beautiful woman. Excited to see her in Borderlands. Excited to see if this movie completely bombs, because like I don't know what they're gonna do with this
You mean
movie.
like the Halo movie?
What's that?
You mean like the Halo movie?
Is there a Halo movie? Oh, well, that goes to
Oh
show.
yeah. No,
Must not have been big budget.
I've seen it. Yeah.
This sounds like it's a big budget movie because Kate Blanchett's in it. So,
Love her.
yeah, she's pretty great.
Just, I don't want 3 strands of her hair.
Well,
Just here to say.
So last week, speaking of Kate Blanchett, last week on February 5th, The Fellowship of the Ring made its way into IMAX theaters for the first time ever. This was made possible due to Peter Jackson's trilogy being revamped in 4K Ultra HD, which you can buy the full set as well. But this weekend, on February 12th, The Two Towers and The Return of the King will make its way to IMAX for the first time in history as well.
we could have been doing this in theaters earlier now.
We don't have an IMAX theater here.
I know that.
I'm like,
Don't they have one at the Washington Pavilion?
No,
That's a.
it's a Cinedome.
Oh.
It's called the Cinedome, but they
Cinedome.
don't use it as an IMAX. They're not allowed to use it as an IMAX.
Yeah.
theater. You probably could, but
You probably could.
Road trip, boys.
Yeah, road trip.
I think Omaha might be the closest one.
Probably. Fair enough.
So that's interesting. It'll be. I hear there's a lot of differences in detail. Like there's details that make the movies worse, honestly, and details that make it better.
Okay.
But I'd like to buy the set and watch them myself, but
Fair
which
enough.
I will.
Fair. I like the next one.
Yeah. In all caps, I wrote this one. If we don't watch WandaVision soon, I'm just gonna start spoiling it for these two.
It's on me and Anna's list. Me and Anna have it next on our list.
I
They're
would just
like-
like to point out that you spelled WandaVision wrong, and I'm not going to watch it now.
Yeah.
Well, it's your loss, dude. Next week, I'm talking about spoilers. So they're 20 minutes apiece.
I suppose I could wreck a couple of those later.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first 3 are.
Are they
Campy.
good? Because
The first 3 are kind of campy.
I've
You're
heard
like,
mixed
"Eh."
reviews. Yeah.
So it starts out, it's like the first 3 are like, okay, I get it, it's sitcom-y, this is what they're going for.
Yeah.
Can we get a little bit of plot? And then the second episode, they're like, no plot, more of the sitcom stuff. And you're like, oh, okay, it's cute and it's funny.
So you have to stick through it.
But then the end of episode 3 hits, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see some stuff here. And then 4 and 5 are like, I don't want this to end.
Okay.
Like, I do not want this to end. Like,
Also,
now...
if you think the internet hasn't already spoiled it for me, you're wrong.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously the big reveal at the
Yeah.
end of 5.
Why
I
do we
imagine,
even
but-
get on the internet anymore?
Yeah,
It just ruins everything.
for us.
Just kidding. We love the internet.
So check out WandaVision if you guys haven't. It's slow starting, but man, really, really good. These last 2 episodes have pretty much blown me away, and I actually feel like I'm back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for the first time since, Spider-Man Far From Home. So
Yeah. Good one. That's a good one.
it was so good.
It was.
Time to just run through our personal reviews of the movies we gave each other last week. Tanner could not find his, unfortunately, so he was unable to watch it.
Don't make that face at me.
I don't actually know what's on.
It's a hard one. It's a hard one to find and stream,
From,
unfortunately.
from now on, here's the rule: you give the person the movie, and then you say, "This is where you find it and stream it," or "This is what it's on."
Well, it
and
was
then
kinda-
they watch it.
Well, it was kind of like a bombshell last week. I was kind of like, this would be fun, and then we did
Yeah.
it immediately, so we didn't really have a plan.
Plus, we didn't know what each other's seen or not seen.
But maybe we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Pre-planned.
Pre-planned somehow.
So I'm gonna go first because I was tasked with watching Never Back Down 2. What is it? The Beatdown?
The beatdown.
Oh, man, was that movie bad. Dude, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm like, beginning to end, I'm like, wow, it's
So-
a good thing Michael Jai White's in this movie because, like, there's not a single thing about this movie that I liked. Like, I'm being honest with you. Like,
I liked number 1. I never saw
number 1 was okay. I mean,
Okay, so I did see a scene from number 2 that made me kind of mad. Wasn't he in like a cage fighting like several people at a time and beat them all?
no.
Oh, I'm
That
thinking
must
of
be a different one.
I'm thinking of a different.
How dare you spit on my movie's name
I'm thinking of a different movie.
with that fallacy?
Well, it was like him fighting. It was like somebody fighting Chuck Liddell and like 10 other MMA fighters and beat them all.
It's probably one of the Tap Out movies. They made like 60 Tap Out
Oh yeah, I
movies,
think it's a tap out.
No.
and they
wouldn't
were
surprise
all
me.
garbage.
I'm just.
I liked the storyline in this one though. I liked how you got like a backstory on each of the dudes, and then obviously you had the what's his name dude, the crazy dude that shaved his head and fought everybody at the end.
Hate it.
hate it. So
Hate it because it's just like maybe if they had been able to act, like I would have liked any of that, but they're all just like, hey, my mom's a stripper.
Hey, actually, okay. So what? That was Todd Duffy, who had like the heavyweight record for fastest knockout in the UFC. I expected him.
I don't
to
care
not-
about any of that.
I expected
None of the
him.
other people could act either.
I'm not gonna lie. I did think he was a terrible.
That's
actor.
true.
Everybody else, I thought. Did.
When they bring in the MMA fighters, you know they're gonna do bad at acting, and you just expect it.
Like when they brought Chuck Liddell.
Like
and
I'm
Rick
serious. I'm serious. Have you seen this movie, Mike?
I've only seen number 1.
Like, none of the acting in this movie is good. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay. All I know is...
Not even Michael... I'm here to say that even Michael Jai White's acting is like,
For the rest of the night. Can you guys still hear me with my face this way? 'Cause I'm not looking at Kyle.
I swear I could see them dudes, like, reading off of cue cards at some points in this movie. Like, I'm here to hate on it, like, bad.
That's kind of weird because number 1, I've never saw number 2, so I'm trusting you. But number 1 was pretty good. Number 1 was
excellent because it had Cam Giganti in it. If it wasn't for him being the villain, I don't think that movie would have been as good.
Number 2, maybe they just went off the rails. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely definitely kind of like how Python was a good movie, and then Python 2 was a sci-fi original, where, you know, the camera work is worse, the writing is bad, the actors aren't very good. I mean, I understand you like this movie, probably for nostalgic reasons, let's be honest.
I like the fighting stuff. I like that it was one of the first movies, other than the original Never Back Down, where I could watch and sit down and watch a whole MMA movie. Because there's not a whole lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
I don't know, I gave you a whole MMA movie, you couldn't find it.
It's definitely a no for me, dog. I did not like this movie.
All right. So, Kyle gives it like a 2 out of 10 or something, I don't know.
I don't even know how I'm gonna... I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I gave Michael Tucker and Dale vs. Evil a good movie.
A good movie. I did laugh quite a bit. It was really funny. So basically, like, these college kids... Well, first of all, the guy tries to flirt with, like, these college kids.
These redneck hillbillies.
Yeah. So first of all, these are the most redneck people that have ever existed. And then they're, like, basically clashing with these fraternity college kids. It's kind of like... I mean, that's not really what's happening. There's, like, weird stuff that happens everywhere.
Have you ever seen this movie, Tanner?
No.
Oh! If I'd have known that, we could have watched it, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. I almost don't want to go into too much detail now since he hasn't seen it. But
should I not?
Sounds terrible.
Should I not?
You can get to kind of tell me what you think about it.
So I'll tell you.
Don't tell us about the movie. Just tell us what you thought.
Okay, I did like it. It was hilarious. Yeah. I don't think they ever explained. There's a few things they didn't explain, but I think it's just comedy purposes why they didn't explain it. It's just like funny, but like no, I saw it as a comedy and less of like a horror.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you it was a comedy because like it kind of takes you
because you think it's a horror movie.
You kind of start out, he's got like a big scythe and stuff, and you're like, oh, okay, so these are killer rednecks.
Yeah. Well, no. At some points, I actually thought this was like a drama horror, and then I'm like, no, this is just hilarious.
Oh no, this is just complete satire.
Complete satire.
It's
like satire of I mean, it was really funny, and I got 10 to 12 beers.
I have got 10 to 12 beers in the cooler, and you can just have them. Like him and that, he makes that movie.
That guy's so
like,
fun. What's the name of that actor?
Alan Tudyk.
Is that it?
I think so, yeah.
He's a great actor.
Oh, he's so funny.
My last name was Tudyk.
Tudyk?
Trudick or something like that. I don't remember. I think it's Tudyk, but...
You might be right. I guess I should... But yeah.
Yeah, chat says it's a lot like Shaun of the Dead. And then that's kind of the same. It's a satire about horror, essentially.
I said Tuck, my bad.
I'm sure it'll figure it out. If we go to the regular search.
Oh, yeah. So that's
Tudyk, yep.
You were right. Yeah.
Oh, I like him.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's funny.
That's Pirate Steve.
That is Pirate Steve.
From
You're right.
Dodgeball.
You're right. It is Pirate Steve.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about
You are not a pirate.
Have a sound today. Yeah, good call, Blue.
No, I'm glad you liked it. Now I'll have to watch it with Tanner because I can't believe it. I thought you'd seen it, man. Oh.
Have not.
Well, say that next time so that I can give you the same movie.
I feel like I did.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
I was like, man.
I thought it was a zombie apocalypse movie just by looking at the cover, but
yeah,
that's fair enough.
Because he's like, hey, he has like a chainsaw in the air. I'm like, well, he's gonna be fighting zombies this whole time.
Oh, I know what time it is.
Time for some video games?
Sure. I saw Disney Journal with that. I was like, oh, yay.
We do it out of order because Kyle has it all out of order.
I try to get all the news out of the way.
Yeah.
First. So video game news, Prince of Persia, the Sands of Time remake has been delayed indefinitely. This doesn't mean the game is outright canceled, but it could be a while before we see any or hear anything about it. I was super unimpressed with the footage from this game, so I'm not super broken up about this. It kind of looked like a PlayStation 2 game brought to the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, we talked about this, yeah.
See, I expected a whole lot out of the Final Fantasy X remake for the PS4. and it's really just crisper. It's the same.
When you have games like the Final Fantasy VII remake, you are not allowed to call it a remake.
It's just the same thing.
Unless you're doing that. Like
it's a reboot.
It's a reboot essentially, or a remaster.
A remake.
That's what I'd like to a remaster, because you're putting a new fresh coat of paint over the top of it.
Somebody needs to tell me the difference between remaster, remake.
There's a whole lot more than a fresh coat of paint over that. Like everything's different in that game. You're not using the materia stuff in the.
Well, yeah, it's a remake. Like, they remade it from the ground up.
It's completely different. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Oh, he's saying that was an actual remake.
Yeah.
Yes, and then they're calling this Prince of Persia remake a remake, and it's
more of a.
It looks like a PlayStation 2 game.
I was going to say when I played the Final Fantasy X, it was like all they did was just make it look crisper.
Yeah.
Like the graphics were better. It was the same exact.
So that's just a remaster. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it. It was fun. I like.
So it's like call it what it is. I mean, Prince of Persia remastered. You know.
Yeah, barely remastered too. By the way.
Like obviously I'd never played it for obvious reasons. They didn't. It's delayed.
I played Prince of Persia a long time ago.
I played the original.
Yeah.
But the remake, I mean, I never saw any gameplay or got to play it myself, obviously, because, delayed. But
sure.
But it is what it is. Hopefully they take the time to actually remake it, maybe.
Fucking Jake Gyllenhaal.
Bad call. Up next, Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 will not be coming in 2021, confirmed by Blizzard, who also stated that even though they've made great strides in development for those flagship titles, they're still expected for 2022.
I will say Overwatch has a decent esports coverage, and when Overwatch 2 comes out, that'll be a big deal.
I love Diablo, dude.
Yeah, and I know you love Diablo.
I'll say you've been replaying that.
Yeah, I've been playing Diablo 3.
Blizzard is great. Now, I will say Blizzard, a lot of Blizzard stuff, they have copied other companies with a lot, but they do it well. Like, in my mind, Overwatch, they kind of copied a few. Same with their Heroes of the Storm. I think it's Heroes of the Storm. But anyway, I think that Blizzard's great.
Yeah.
I think they're...
Yeah, and I mean, when you have success, when one person has success, other people are going to, take it and put their own...
That's like the Battle Royale
Look at Battle Royales, exactly.
But Blizzard did come out with World of Warcraft, which to this day, I don't even play it, but to this day is one of the best games ever.
Millions of people still play it.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can't knock them for that.
You can't knock Blizzard.
Final Fantasy XIV development team has revealed the next expansion for the massively multiplayer game titled Endwalker, which is slated for release sometime in the fall of 2021. In addition to the Endwalker news, April 13th was announced as the start date of the open beta for the PlayStation 5 version. Players who already own the game on the PlayStation 4, of course, will get the upgrade for free.
All right.
In my head, I'm like, wait a minute. Why are we getting more 14 stuff when 15 was the last one to come out?
Well, because it's just an ongoing online game.
Oh.
It's a massive...
in my head, I thought it was a console game that they were just, like, adding expansions to. I was like, God, it had to have been, like, 6 years. But no, okay, got it. That makes sense.
It's a ongoing multiplayer game, sorry.
Okay.
I really didn't expect that from both of you. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the most manly podcast.
I do it at Kizzy's house, and both her and her roommate are like, from different rooms. And I expect that. I didn't expect it from both of you guys.
Now you know who you're messing with.
Apparently. Changing the name of the podcast to the Cardi B Fan Club.
The Cardi B Fan Club.
Exclusively talk about Cardi B things.
Yeah. I suppose next we have to do the Disney tournament because we got to do Pokemon before 20 questions, right?
Yeah, we'll do the Disney tournament next.
We got a heavy sports.
So the Disney tournament this week, this round 2 has been going quicker, so that's good to know. But
I think that's good. It makes us so we can have more lists.
Oh, we don't need to do 20 minutes on a plot anymore.
Yeah, right.
True. We went through all the plots on the last one, and
go back to previous episodes if you missed.
2 dogs. They love each other. They eat spaghetti. The end.
That was eliminated, homeboy.
I know.
True.
Thank goodness.
Actually, it was eliminated by Oliver and Company, which is up against Zootopia in the first round.
Don't make me do this.
Shazam.
Don't make me do this.
Let's make a baby.
So once again, Oliver and Company is about a stray cat who doesn't get adopted, gets picked up and taken care of by these group of dogs.
It's just time. Sorry, go ahead.
Just time, boy.
Picked
up by these group of dogs.
Blake bullied him so bad he stopped wearing ties.
Yeah. Peer pressure works. Sorry.
So I'm just waiting for you guys to be done.
All right.
So like I was saying.
They take the cat in, teach him the ways, essentially, and then, he gets adopted by the girl. And then they go on the mission to get Oliver back, and then the girl gets kidnapped when she tries to get Oliver back from the guys who got him back, and then...
I'm not gonna lie, like I've always had my favorite villains in shows before, but those Dobermans and that might be some of my favorite villains, dude. They might be some of my favorite villains.
It's Roscoe, and we've been through this.
Yeah, we've been through this.
Docito.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's Docito.
Docito?
Yeah.
Roscoe and Docito.
Perfect.
Amazing villains.
Yes. Yeah. All right, continue with the...
Way better than the sheep.
Excuse me. Are you hating on Zootopia, one of my favorite movies?
I think Zootopia is a little overrated.
How
we all know that.
Yeah, we are going to.
Yes. We all know that. Yeah, anyway, it ends with, both of the dogs being straight up slaughtered on the train tracks, and then the big bald guy, essentially gets hit by the train, and probably one of the more brutal Disney movie villain deaths, honestly.
But also well deserved.
Deserved.
I mean, he's a loan shark who's wasn't he on the phone saying and you broke his ankles and drowned him, right?
Yeah, you put bricks on his feet and threw him in the river, right? Okay, good deal.
Good deal.
What a good loan shark. First of all, how are you gonna make more money off that guy now?
Right.
Shouldn't you at least break his arm?
So you saying Rocky's a bad guy too? He was collecting on loans, breaking people's fingers.
That's fine. Break their fingers, but then you can still make money. Once you kill them, you can't make any more money off them.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and then Oliver goes off to live with the girl or whatever, happily ever after. They all become friends. The homeless guy and the butler and all sorts of stuff. They're placing bets over football games. It's cute.
Now go over the Superior movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you wish, dude. It's animated better, I'll give you that.
What did Blake say? What did...
So he had a small peen.
So yeah, Zootopia is about a little bunny who aspires to be a cop, moves to the big city. They make her a meter maid until she gets hints from this big case where animals are turning feral again. She enlists the help of a sly little fox, and they basically hunt down who is turning these animals evil once again. Well, not evil, but back to their instincts, essentially. We get down to... I'm just reading chat right now. Sorry, somebody in chat made a long comment.
Oh my god! First of all, chat I think is going for it's pretty mixed right now. Pretty mixed.
Yeah, chat's a little mixed. But
also Mortensen True, we should do that. If you've ever played that game, Villainous, really good game.
I never played it.
You basically play as Disney villains, and anyway, we'll go over it later.
Fair enough. So yeah, they basically hunt down who is doing this after a clever trick on the fox's part, where he pretends to go feral or whatever. It's revealed that the sheep or whatever, the lamb or whoever it was, is
trying to get the predators out of Zootopia.
Is actually just trying to get the predators out of Zootopia, and they save the day.
Crooked politician.
Wouldn't you know it?
Wouldn't you know it?
That never happens.
No, that politicians are
just
basically
say F-word Christy Nome for canceling that marijuana bill that passed today. So
wait, did you?
They brought it to the South Dakota Supreme Court and they vetoed it.
Wow.
So we're not getting that.
Didn't see that coming.
Completely off topic, but I was real mad about it, so I had to say something. Back to the.
I guess we're on
villains. Yeah,
villains.
So I guess I agree with you guys that
Roscoe and Docito?
Yeah, Roscoe Docito and that, because they're literally killing people.
They're literally
out here.
killing people.
And they're also just those dogs were terrifying, dude.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know, maybe the end plan of this sheep girl was to kill all the predators. I don't know what her end game was. Or maybe just to imprison
It's
them.
not really explained very well.
I think the main thing was she was kind of not a predator type, and she was uncomfortable about them, so she's like, I want them gone. And
yeah, she's trying to get rid of them or something.
And also, it would have also made her move up in the not political, but whatever rankings that she was trying to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had some other reasons, and she gave a long speech. She gave the villain speech about her reasons, but I still agree. Oliver and Company has the better villain.
Yeah, I just love it when he plays it back.
Yeah. Right. I was gonna buy one of those pens for my murder mystery, the recorder pens. And then I could record you guys when you guys say stuff and then bring it to the FBI.
Is that what you're looking for a way to die?
They're like, we don't care about how many Jello shots I take. I'm gonna go wrong one.
Wrong one.
Oh no.
Alright. Hero, obvious.
Yeah, I mean, just because most of Oliver and Company is support, like the support in Oliver and Company is so amazing that there's not much for a hero in it at all.
If anybody, that one homeless guy's the hero, but I gotta give hero to Zootopia.
I would say there's like 6 heroes in Oliver and Company.
Right.
6 equal heroes. They're like the Power Rangers. Whatever.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Why should I worry?
And obviously, Officer Hop.
Yeah, Judy Hopps is the hero.
She's a great hero.
So I think with that being said, the way we did it, support obviously wins for Oliver and Company.
Sure. But then hero would win for
because we just got the fox and the little baby thing that was with him, but he kind of dipped early on.
Yeah, he bailed.
He was out of there.
And then
the deep voice.
the whole supporting cast of Oliver and Company just make the movie.
Yeah,
it's the family dynamic that I'm such a sucker for.
Once they get their little home together where everybody's hanging out. Yeah.
Are you gonna start quoting Fast and Furious in front of me right now? Family.
I don't got friends. I got family.
Oh jeez, here we go.
It also doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile. Everyone's winning.
This will be the rest of the podcast. I'm just kidding.
All right, soundtrack. This basically is what Shakira is basically the only song.
It's Oliver and Company.
No, that one's Oliver. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be Oliver and Company. That song is so amazing. Just the main song from it.
Well, Zootopia doesn't have a soundtrack, so
no.
It's a song for the movie, but it's over the credits. Yeah. So. Or
we're gonna say that don't count.
And then sequel quality we can ignore because neither of them have a sequel.
Screw you, Blake. But yeah,
shut up,
Zootopia. Yeah, well, get out of here because I bet Zootopia is gonna have a remake or
I think they're getting a Disney Plus series.
Oh, okay, we'll go with that.
But as of right now, neither of them have a sequel. So it's Oliver and Company might, but it's
probably
not very good. Sequels usually aren't unless you're...
No, why are none of the Disney sequels good at all?
I wouldn't say none.
Okay, no. Well, so we went over Toy Story, amazing sequels.
Right. Frozen 2, I arguably like that more than the first one.
Frozen 2 was amazing. But I think we can say 90%, 80% of Disney
usually
sequels are pretty bad.
Usually, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then just personal attachment. It's important to remember how it makes you feel. But I also try and...
feelings.
It does. Cars,
Is Anna complaining about Cars?
Cars has 2 sequels.
Are we still complaining about Cars?
It's gone. Leave it alone.
It's gone.
Blake's on quiet time for 5 minutes.
Is you in the field? I defended Cars, even though I voted for WALL-E. I defended Cars.
Nobody said Cars was a bad movie, but to say it's better than WALL-E is just ridiculous.
Nobody said it's a bad movie. I just hate the one dude, and I hate him so much that it ruins the movie for me.
Maynard. Yeah, Maynard. Yeah, I was like,
the way I judge these movies is by, I guess heart. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
You got it.
But it's that feeling you get when you watch it, whether you're a kid or now, where you're like this is special. This is really good.
Yeah.
And
who's going first?
Yeah, who's going first?
Well, I'll go first because obviously we know that I think Oliver and Company is a better movie. It encapsulates. Like I was just saying, it encapsulates that heart better for me. There's just more of a bond built between this family rather than the fox and the bunny here, who he spends half the movie trying to trick her, and then at the end.
Excuse me, they're gonna go make beautiful fox bunny babies that'll look horrible.
No, they're really not.
You know what? I'm going with Zootopia. I'm going to make Tanner be the tiebreaker because...
Yeah, well, he likes to be the tiebreaker. That's fine.
Because Zootopia to this day I love it. I mean...
And here's the thing. I love Zootopia. I'm really not trying to let that be the only factor in this. Like, the fact that, like I like it shouldn't be the only
Also,
reason.
I will say, I never saw it coming that the sheep secretary girl...
No, it was a good twist.
There's twists where you see it coming from a mile away. I didn't see that one coming, and I was like, I gotta give them props. When they throw in a twist I don't see coming, and it's a kid's show. You always see the twist coming in a kid's show. The kid's show got me this time. So I guess I'll leave it to Tanner.
Well, they're both kid shows.
I guess, yeah.
So this one was extremely hard for me. This one might be one of the harder. This one for me is almost like Hercules Tarzan, because I really enjoyed Oliver Company. We watched it because I think I hadn't seen it since I was a kid. I didn't remember like any of it. I really like it, but I have to go Zootopia just because kind of like the underdog story, like what first ever bunny cop meter maid to like cracking the big case. It also I feel like it made me not in my feels more, but it made me feel happy more.
She's in a room with a bunch of rhinos and elephants, and she's like,
just for me, I think it was just a better movie. I really liked it. I like the storyline.
Y'all are entitled to your wrong opinions. That's fine.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Tanner, I don't love you anymore.
I miss him. I don't want to go to work anymore. He's not there.
Yeah, you're not even at work, Tanner. Not Tanner. You're not even at work. So, what's the next one? Now that Kyle got
I'm trying to select the picture so I can get rid of it and move the new ones on.
Bam.
So, because I was woefully unprepared this week.
Why should I worry? I'm just going to sing that now that they're out of the bracket.
It's better written, too. So do what you gotta do, but... Zootopia is the most overrated movie I've ever seen.
How dare you?
It's just...
I think it's great.
I know what you think.
I also... You have to realize that
he realizes.
I have to put a little bit of my voting power into animation or CGI in any movie because
I don't think you should because
that's not fair.
But I know how. But
it's really not.
I've talked to like CGI and animators and stuff, and they're like, it's so much. Like,
well, they have 20 years more technology.
You can't use that as a factor.
You can't hold that.
No, but there's still movies coming out today that have the same graphics as like Oliver and Company. And then when that matches up against like Zootopia, I'm like, well, like I get it, like it can make you feel certain ways, but I know which movie was harder to make, you know.
I don't know. I think Oliver and Company at the time was probably about the same to make.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not saying Oliver and Company specifically.
Right. You're saying that because it's 20 years newer, it's getting more of your vote, and that's not fair.
No, that's not it at all.
I'm talking about the movie itself is...
No, I just like Zootopia a little bit more, just a tiny bit more.
Right. That's fine. That's why we vote.
Fair enough.
Alice in Wonderland and the Aristacats. These funky little cats.
These funky little cats.
Everybody wants to be a cat.
Things crazy cat ladies say.
These kooky, funky cats. Here we go. Alice in Wonderland. Do you guys want to run through this really quick?
I can do it pretty quick. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. Obviously, she
does
a little parental thing where she kind of wants to get away, goes down the rabbit hole, meets people. She meets like everybody in that little universe thing, and they're all kind of helping her try to get back home or whatever. And Queen, is it Queen of Hearts?
Yeah,
Queen of Hearts ends up being the bad person and
tries to chop off her head.
Yeah, I was gonna say she tries to chop her, and then I'm trying to think of how it ends now.
She wakes up.
Okay, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, where's the end though? Like, where did she end right before she wakes up?
Oh, it's the courtroom.
Ah, yes, okay, yeah, that's how it ends.
They like decide to cut her head off or whatever.
Fair enough.
Really wish the Jabberwocky would have been in that animated one.
Meh.
Jabberwocky.
Meh. I'm like, I know. I hate to constantly bring up the word action porn with Tanner, but
hey, I like me an action porn every once in a while.
It's fine. I just don't need it to like a movie more, you know?
It was just a cool thing. I don't know, what do you call it? Is it a dragon?
Yeah.
No, it's a Jabberwocky.
Jabberwocky.
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It was cool.
Jabberwocky. Well, that's
yeah,
that's the dance troupe.
The dance troupe. I like it.
Anyway, Aristacats. These cats are living in the lap of luxury. The old widow decides to leave her entire fortune to the butler after the cats. The butler's like, nah, that's not cool. Throws them all in a sack and takes them out to the country and gets attacked by 2 dogs and basically drops them and leaves them in the country. I assume he was going to drown them at some point. Leaves them there, runs from the dogs, and the cats pretty much recruit the help of a alley cat, Tom O'Malley cat, to help him get home, essentially. And over the course of the trip, obviously everybody kind of falls in love with Tom O'Malley cat, because he's just a funky son of a gun. He can sing and he can dance and he knows how to get all the good food. And then we get all of the scat cats the night before we take them home. We get the Everybody Wants to Be a Cat song. It's fun. We get them home. We reveal that the butler is the one that did it. We all work together to pretty much boot him out. And then Tom O'Malley cat is adopted, and they lived happily ever after. And
so happily.
Oh, so happily.
Let's see. Villain.
What, Queen of Hearts and the butler?
Mm-hmm. Technically, Queen of Hearts is a lot more diabolical.
Well, and it's a more memorable villain, too,
yeah.
I think.
It's like a song
like
about her.
A villain with a catchline. Come on.
Yeah.
Right.
Off their head.
Like, I think it's Edgar, but I'm having trouble remembering the butler's name, even, so...
Yeah. He's not that bad of a villain. He does what a lot of people would do in that situation.
I mean, honestly, yeah. You're going to leave your fortune to who?
Bruh, those cats wouldn't have made it out of the house.
You just choke them there.
I could think of some diabolical things I would have done for that much money.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a villain I can understand.
Or if you want to be the good guy, just wait for the cats to die in another couple years and then you get the money.
And just let me put this pen in your paw. Leave everything to me.
Yeah,
right. Got it. Let's get that notarized.
Even being the good guy, you can play this off pretty well.
Yeah, and then the Queen of Hearts is obviously pretty nasty because the head chopping for one, and then the whole rigged courtroom where it's just like, all of these people just do what I say anyway. Yeah. So
so hard to prove my innocence in Kingdom Hearts. Spent hours in that world.
Spent hours.
Hero.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations where neither of these movies have very heroic.
They just kind of
opportunities.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, they're just kind of they're both traveling movies, honestly.
Yeah, they're travelers. Yeah, they're just going with the flow.
I guess
nobody gets any points.
I guess not. I don't know.
Tie ball
game for Hero.
I guess.
Yeah, they're both
actually a pretty good stalemate because they're
literally both they're both in a river just going with.
Yeah, they're both trying to get from point A to point B over obstacles essentially, and they don't really save.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Tom O'Malley cat saves them, but that's more support than Hero.
Yeah. I say Alice in Wonderland support is more spread out. It's like we hit this area, help. You hit this area, help, and it's just kind of they don't follow her all the way through the movie. I like Alice in Wonderland as a movie, love it. I don't really like the support in that movie.
There isn't much support in that movie.
Like what? Some crazy guy just comes up to you. He's obviously insane. Gives you a bunch of vague catch lines. The Cheshire Cat's weird.
Straight up leads her into the Queen of Hearts maze, and then also attacks the Queen of Hearts to make it look like it's Alice.
There's just some stuff in that movie where I'm I actually don't like any of the support.
My son's mom has a big tattoo of the Cheshire Cat, and now I'm starting to think she's an evil person.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with in support.
Go with the Aristacats. Yeah, I would agree.
Yep.
I would agree. Soundtrack. That's kind of easy. Yeah. I mean, there's
well, there were actually
Very Merry on Birthday and
we couldn't find much for Alice in Wonderland for that.
No, I mean we found a couple.
We're late for a very important date, but that's not really
right.
The lyrics were terrible. It's like a little Uzi.
But like everybody wants to be a cat. Ooh, that song slaps, dude.
That song slaps.
That song slaps.
That song has soul. It really does.
Sequel. Neither of the originals had sequels, did they? Okay.
No.
Right.
Just
remakes for Alice in Wonderland, pretty much.
Yeah, which were bomb, by the way.
Which were good, I guess.
Okay.
My boy Johnny Depp.
Well, do we need time for this one?
I got my answer, but do you need time?
Right, I don't know if Kyle needs a minute.
You go ahead. I'll let you guys go around this side of the table.
So I was a very heavy voting on Alice in Wonderland in the first round, but this round I'm gonna go with Aristacats. The movie just makes more sense, and it's a lot more.
This is tough for me.
Emotional.
Tough for me, but I gotta go with Aristacats. I think that Aristacats. Yeah, I don't know. I really do. I like it more. I don't even have a better explanation than that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, I'll say Aristocats is a better movie-ish. I think it's written. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's written better. That's a lie, actually. I think Alice in Wonderland is so unbelievably creative.
It is.
And off of the wall, and nobody had seen it.
Well, yeah, when you're on that many drugs, you have the most creative movie.
Well, right.
That's ever.
And I didn't factor this in necessarily, but it's something I did think about like at one point when we was in the first round. But I just couldn't believe how much better like the storyline was in the Alice in Wonderland live action compared to that one. I was like, this storyline is way better.
Yeah, it's just kind of all over the place in the cartoon,
yeah,
which is fine.
It kept me in, so.
Funny chat. How dare you?
All right, so
such an artist. I watched her paint a wall. Terrible form.
So
terrible.
Zootopia and the Aristocats will move on to round 3. Next week, we will. Oh man, we got the Beauty and the Beast versus the Lion King. Oh man, and we got The Jungle Book and Aladdin.
Oh,
brother.
Oh, next week is gonna be devastating.
Next week's a tough one. I might have to rewatch these movies.
I feel a cold coming on.
I feel cold.
I'm sick.
Rely on chat. I can't
rely on chat. Chat makes the worst decisions.
Yeah, okay. God, chat sucks.
Yes.
I'm trying. Yeah. So Alice in Wonderland was a novel, but like, chat saying they borrowed Alice in Wonderland from the novel. Which is true, but they did that for like an amazing amount of their flagship stories. You're talking about every single one of them: The Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Peter Pan, Pinocchio.
Disney stole
all of these movies were novels beforehand.
Yeah, so most of Disney's stuff is not original. Yeah. Not all of it.
There are a lot of originals, but even Frozen isn't an original movie.
Yeah,
that was all based on an Ice Queen novel. Mm-hmm. So it's.
Yeah, so we can't go down that dark.
Yeah, I'm not going to go down that.
There's a lot more adulty Ice Queen, not like books.
Well, and Cinderella, I think stabs both of her like stepsisters or something like that.
Good.
Like they get dark
with those heels, like.
The original Rapunzel,
shoe don't fit on your foot, but it fits in your eye socket.
In the original Rapunzel, she lets down her hair for the prince, and then her mom cuts it when he's halfway up, and he falls into a thorn bush and stabs both of his eyes out.
As one does.
Oh,
as one would.
Flynn Rider's like, ah.
Oh boy,
you broke my smolder.
Okay,
all right.
You want to go over? You just want to do all the Pokemon stuff last?
Yeah, I would say we'll go right to that for the.
So we're going to talk about our sports stuff real quick and kind of discuss that, and then we'll just finish up with our big Pokemon segment that we're going to do. So,
well, I'll just go through predictions super quick.
Yeah, who won?
So Dariush got Tanner Michael. Let's see. We all went for Cody.
He didn't fight.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no, that fight wasn't on there.
Okay. Let's see here.
Pantoja won, I'm pretty sure. Decision.
Yep. I should have it pulled up, but wait, did these two even fight?
No.
Nope.
Ladies didn't fight either.
Nope. And we all had Corey, so that was good. Mike is the tiebreaker with the main one.
I knew.
Wait, actually, no. You and Kyle tie.
Oh wait, where's Frankie Edgar on here?
Up.
Oh yeah, that's
second.
Right. Yeah.
But no, with Kyle. Wait, no.
Did we tie?
Oh, wait, no. Okay, no. Yeah, you're right. You won. My bad. I thought Kyle had one that we didn't have. That
I've had faith in Volkov for a while. I really have.
Have a little faith in me.
I hope you fall into a thorn bush that cuts your eyes out.
I still love Overeem. I am Flynn Rider.
Congrats on winning, Mike.
Thanks.
We're proud of you.
Smolder, you're like a weak ember.
A weak ember. I have where I think everyone should go after this.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're doing.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Just for the first 3 so we can do it.
So, I mean, I'm going to go through real quick, but I'm going to give an explanation for each one. So, Michael Johnson, who lost to Clay Guida, I got him. I want him to fight Edson Barbosa. They're both on a downward slope, but they're both really good strikers, and I think that'd be a really exciting fight. For Guida, I actually have Jim Miller and Bobby Green are fighting this weekend, and I would like to see him fight whoever wins that. Because those are all 3 of them are people that have been in the UFC, kind of been up, and then just lately been slowly going down as well.
Yeah.
Sandhagen, so this might surprise you, obviously, I think he deserves a title shot, but I don't think he's going to get it in the next year, because that division's a little jammed up right now.
Yeah.
So what I would like to see him do in the meantime is fight Cal Qatar.
Qatar? But Qatar is one weight class above him.
Oh, why did I think that was 45?
Yeah, 35.
Well, then never mind.
I think that Sandhagen should wait for the winner of Aljo and Peter.
Well, that's the thing is you got, yeah, absolutely. Because now that I'm not thinking Holloway's next in line because I'm in a different weight class. Yeah.
No,
give him. I mean, I don't know who's fighting it. Give him Garbrandt or give him Cruz.
Yeah, but Corey Sandhagen is already for sure next up for the title shot. Why doesn't he just wait it out and do the smart thing?
Dude, people have a bad habit of waiting a year and a half for a title shot and then having ring rust when they come in.
True.
So I can see that. But Frankie Edgar, I want him to go back up to 45.
Oh.
And I want him to see him fight Cub Swanson.
Oh,
I think that's a good fight. I think that's a banger of a fight.
Yeah, that's a banger.
Volkov, probably could wait for a title shot if he wanted.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him fight the winner of Blades Lewis. He lost to both of them. And I would like to see a rematch with him.
That'd be a nice redemption fight for either one.
Either one.
He needs redemption against...
Well, I think is if you want to solidify yourself as the number 1 contender after all the stuff that's going on in the division, beat somebody you lost to recently.
Yeah.
He could beat Derek Lewis on any given day. It's just that's one loss that he can't.
You guys ready for
Well, anybody can get knocked out by one hit.
Exactly.
Like, that's all it is.
You guys ready for my outlandish, crazy one that everybody's going to hate, but I think will make a ton of money for the UFC?
How dare you?
I think Alistair Overeem should welcome John Jones to the heavyweight division.
All right.
I feel like that's a cool fight.
It would be a cool fight.
Right.
I think John Jones wins.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of Overeem's face, apparently. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, Overeem's face has been destroyed.
If it goes to the ground, obviously loses. But if he could somehow find a way to keep this a stand-up fight, and that's the thing is, John Jones takes everybody down to 205 because he's a monster at 205. Heavyweight, you're not the big dog anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
And if Overeem has spent 20 years wrestling, I think he can stuff a couple of takedowns, keep it on the feet, and that's what makes it an interesting fight, is if it can stay on the feet for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. That'd actually be really fun. I would like that. My list, so Michael Johnson, I love him to death. I think his time's done in the UFC. He should probably find a new organization. He's on like a 5 or 6 fight. He's like on a 5-fight losing streak.
I don't think it's 5, but he did knock out Dustin Poirier. You know that, right? In the last couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
He also, he also beat Tony Ferguson, but
yep.
But like that was like so long ago. Okay, well I don't want to get too into it, but I think he's on a pretty long, I think he's on a pretty long losing streak right now.
You keep going and I'll tell you how long.
Okay. Clay Guida, I like the Jim Miller thing. I want to see him fight somebody outside of the top 15 one more time. Mm-hmm. He's kind of nearing the end of his career. So Frankie Edgar, I already told you, Dominic Cruz.
Yep.
You like that?
I like that a lot.
Frankie Edgar, Dominic Cruz, they're both coming off losses. Both coming off knockouts, technically.
Nothing technically about it.
Dominic Cruz's was
true.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, he's lost 4 in a row.
Yeah. So that's a pretty big loss streak.
Yeah.
For UFC based on where he used to be.
And the guys were actually pretty solid though, considering his level of competition. But he did beat Artem Lobov, Andre Fili, and Dustin Poirier in his last outings before that. So
okay. Anybody who beats up Lobov, I like. Artem Lobov.
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so Sandhagen waits for the winner of Aljo Jan. I think Sandhagen's for sure next in line. Alistair Overeem. I want to see him have a rebound fight. I want to see him fight Andrei Arlovski, he's already beaten.
Already beat.
Yeah, but I want to see it again. And Andrei Arlovsky's on a winning streak. It would actually be a good like meet in the middle. Or Marcin Tybura. Alistair Overeem.
I'm with that.
Because I don't think losing completely derails his ride right now.
No, he said he's coming back, so.
I think Marcin Tybura is actually who I really want to see.
Another one that I didn't think of until just now is I think him and Tanner Bozer would be a good fight.
Tanner Bozer.
But Tybura or Bozer just lost to Arlovsky.
Yeah, and he just lost.
Okay.
So I think that seems like an interesting fight.
I don't know. I'd rather see Tybura versus Alistair Overeem. Okay, but anyway, for Volkov, I want to see him fight. This is something you probably didn't see coming. I want to see him fight the winner of Gane and Rosenstrike, and then the winner of that, and then the winner of that fight goes to the.
I do like that.
Yeah, Gane and Rosenstrike's coming up.
So excited for that. Gane, I think is gonna just destroy people for a while. I don't know.
That's the end of my.
I think they're putting him up the ladder a little too fast, but I don't see him running into problems until he fights a really good grappler.
Well, if he beats Rosenstrike, he's due for somebody like Volkov. He's due for a top 5 fight.
He's due for a Volkov, but
because Rosenstrike,
as soon as he runs into a top level wrestler, I think
Rosenstrike's ranked like 6 or 7. As soon as he beats him, he has to fight somebody in the top 5.
Yeah,
it's kind of like you don't really.
And I do think he's gonna beat him.
So then have him fight Volkov, and then the winner of Volkov and Gane fight for the title. Which by that time the title will be Curtis Blades versus whoever the winner of that one is. Heavyweight is so messed up right now.
It is. It's really just people.
People
getting in line. It's people getting in line.
Yeah, it's just lining up because Stipe was out for so long.
Yeah.
Only until I get there.
True.
Then I'm gonna mow through them all.
Yep. True. I'm gonna fight every 6 weeks.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Did you do one? For the Okay, gotcha. Well,
no, I didn't know we were doing that.
That means we can move on to Pokemon stuff.
Pokemon.
Yeah, for sure.
I got my list here.
Yeah, which list do you want to start with? Most used? Is that what we were doing?
I just did.
So my favorite Pokemon, I only have like 3 on that list. But of the ones that I would,
I really only just did my 6 that I use against the Elite Four. That's the only
and that's basically what I was kind of going at with.
Okay, so do you just want to do the 6?
Yeah, let's just do the 6.
And then we'll do my thing.
So my 6 that I always go into Elite Four with, like in the first gen. My starter's always Squirtle, so I go in Blastoise.
Okay.
Lapras, Ninetales, Hitmonlee, Kadabra because I can't evolve it out because I am without trading it. And Zapdos.
You got 2 water types on there, which is fine.
But one of them knows Ice moves.
Oh, okay.
And I need that for my dragons.
Okay.
Also, the reason I keep Hitmonlee on there is not because he's a fighting type. It's because he can learn Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch.
Okay.
So against Dragon or whatever, I can use that Ice Punch, and it works pretty well.
Yeah, and just for record, Tanner stuck with first generation, which I respect.
Yeah, I kind of included a few newer ones, but it's not a competition. Mike?
Oh yeah. So I got Poliwrath because you got water and I got water and fighting.
And fighting moves. Yeah,
I got that out of the way right away.
He knows ice moves too, I believe.
So can he?
I think he can learn ice moves.
Okay, so yeah, I definitely want Poliwrath in there. I'm gonna take this one. I was questioning Gengar, Ghost and Poison. Questioning that one, but I wanted some Ghost and Poison in there. I was thinking just like a Gloom, so I could get. Isn't he Grass and Poison? Is Gloom Grass and Poison?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay. But I was just like, whatever. I want Executor because that now I'm getting my Grass and Psychic in there.
Right.
He's your favorite. Why couldn't you think of him that one day?
I did. Yeah, you're right. No, because I was about to say Executor and we were gonna get it wrong because it was Execute.
Yep.
So I'm glad I didn't say that. I'm gonna go with Swellow, which is actually a Pokemon I only ever used once in my life, but it gets the normal and flying out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Love them. Houndoom, Fire and Dark, and then Amistar.
Oh, good choice.
Which is
Rock and Water.
Rock and Water. Because I do already have Poliwrath that has my water in there, but maybe I would probably change Amistar out now. Well, I don't know.
I like it.
Okay.
I don't hate Amistar, man.
Yeah.
Mine, Dragonite.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gotta get your dragons out of the way.
That's so hard to get into level 55 though.
It's rough, but I mean it's worth the grind because once it's there, smokes.
Mm-hmm.
Smokes. Blastoise for my water. Mm-hmm. Love Blastoise. I like Gardevoir for my psychic flying, so I get my psychic and my fairy.
Now I gotta look that one up. Sorry.
It's what Ralts evolves into in Final Evolution.
Yep. Which you,
Oops, spelled that wrong.
We know.
What else is new? Yep, that's the one. The one that looks like a waifu.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, go away. We're getting waifu pictures.
Oh no.
Pictures.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
This is an awkward boner.
Metagross.
Yeah.
Can't go without.
Tank.
That's steel. Yeah,
Tank.
steel and.
Oh yeah.
Steel's psychic.
Is it psychic? Yeah, it is psychic. Yeah, steel and psychic. It's a monster too. It's like takes no damage. Charizard, fire flying. Gotta get him out of the way. And he's a tank. He's awesome.
He's Charizard. Yeah.
And then Jolteon. I love Jolteon.
I was gonna put an Eevee in there, but I wanted as many dual types as possible.
Isn't it frustrating though that like stat wise for the stats that Flareon is the strongest evolution of Eevee in like the first gen?
Yeah.
And that was frustrating me. It's because like I always had either Charizard, like most of the time, but then I had Blastoise later on. But it's like I just never needed a fire type. I always needed a like electric type. So I always did Jolteon, but everyone's like, nope, you know Flareon's stronger, right? I'm like,
Aw, who cares what's stronger?
Just don't need
Follow
it.
your heart.
But Flareon's not stronger than a, leveled up Charizard with Fly.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
True that.
Nice. I like your list, boys.
So is it time for the Pokemon test?
Yep, I'm gonna throw these guys a Pokemon quiz to see which Pokemon they are. I'm gonna take it as well. And we're all gonna take the quiz and see what Pokemons we is.
Are we doing it on our own?
I'm gonna ask you guys the question. I got 3 pages up here. I'm just gonna answer them.
Okay.
Also, our next logo is going to be us in our Pokemon forms with our faces over them.
And I get on.
I really just want to be a Charizard with long hair.
All right, boys. Question number 1. At the start of your journey, Professor Oak says, do you see the ball on the table? It's called a Pokeball. Which one would you choose? Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu? Tanner?
Squirtle.
Charmander.
Charmander?
I'm a basic.
Kyle?
Charmander.
Okay.
I'm a basic with the fire.
Question number 2. Pallet Town sees the same constellations as we do. Which sign were you born under? Tanner?
Taurus.
Taurus. And then you?
Wait, I think I was all... What's it? Okay, April 27th is also Taurus, right? What is
Should
it?
be. My birthday's May 6th.
Yeah. Mine's Taurus. I was about to say, I know mine's Taurus, yeah.
Question number 3. Taking over the world is serious business. What special skill are you going to use to make it all yours? Gardening, creating fire. This is a longer list, so
Sure.
Electrifying charm, access to endless money, healing yourself and others, martial arts, making it rain, super adaptability, transcending into the virtual world, or psychic ability. Tanner?
What was like the 4th one? Because I feel like I had it in my head and then you said a bunch of stuff and I forgot it.
Access to endless money.
Next one.
Healing yourself and others.
Next one.
Martial arts.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
Alright, and then you?
I'm wondering, is make it rain a euphemism? Because I could have endless money and literally make it rain.
I assume it just means actually make it rain.
Dang it.
Alright, it makes the trees grow.
Since there is an endless money option.
Oh yeah, there is an endless money app. I thought I could cheat and get both with one.
I also picked martial arts.
Good man.
I want to be Hitmonlee. Okay, well...
Answer honestly.
Alright, endless money.
Endless money?
No. What?
You're going to be an evil talking me out.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I clicked
That's
on
fine.
it.
That's
Shoot,
fine.
Sorry.
No, endless money is good. I'm good with that.
You're
Okay.
gonna be
I'm at
an
peace.
evil talking me out is what your Pokemon is.
Yeah, I'm at peace with my answer.
Alright. What is more diverse than types of Pokemon in types of people in the world? How do you fit in? A, it's easy for you to make new friends and you're versatile and get along with most. B, you're comfortable in certain cliques but you choose wisely. C, you're a bit different. Your relationships are truly special. Mike?
I'll take B, I guess.
A.
Comfortable in certain cliques?
I think so.
A, I get along pretty much anywhere.
And then you get along.
I should have picked A. Whatever, it's fine.
And people are like, was it hard going to 5 high schools? No, I had friends my first time every time I switch high schools.
Badges are more than just tokens of accomplishment. They're badges of honor. Out of these 4, which do you like the best? The Soul Badge, the Marsh Badge, Volcano Badge, or the Earth Badge? Tanner.
Give me again. The
Soul, Marsh, volcano, earth.
So.
Nice choice.
I'll do volcano.
Volcano for you?
Yep. I got my Charmander with me.
Unless you need all your money to pay people to throw them in volcanoes.
Yeah.
Evil person.
Your personality can change with time and experience. Where are you in your personal evolution? You have a lot of growing to do. Constantly changing. Your old friends barely recognize you. You've always been your true self, Mike.
I've always been my true self.
I hate these multiples really because I think I'm like, oh, the first one, and then you say the other three. I'm like, what was the first one again? One more time, please.
You still have a lot of growing to do. Constantly changing. Your old friends barely recognize you. Or you've always been your true self.
Let's do the B.
Constantly changing?
Constantly changing.
Deal. All right. Next up. Flirting is a science. When meeting someone you like, do you tell them or play hard to get?
Anna's listening.
Always play hard to get, especially with those I want. I'm open to meeting somebody new, but it takes a lot to earn my trust. I prefer to be upfront and honest.
Prefer to be upfront and honest.
Upfront and honest.
Good answer from you both. All right, Mike.
But I'm the flirtiest.
The secret to a successful life is hard work and determination, spreading love and being happy, using your powers to be as useful as possible.
Ooh. Why do I feel like all these are good answers, though? Well, if they're all good answers, what?
It just narrows down your.
I guess
thought
I'll
process.
go with B.
I have to go with the last one because like my favorite quote ever in my life is, "The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away."
Ah, cool.
It's one of my favorite quotes ever. So I'm going with the third one.
Okay.
All right, you've reached level 5. Which Pokemon team do you choose? Valor, Mystic, Instinct, or you don't play?
Mystic.
I was Valor.
Valor, Mystic. Okay.
Why didn't we like pre-screen him before we let him down there? So many things that we disagree.
I come in with a Valor shirt. You guys are like, just get out.
Yeah, take it off.
All right, Mike, this weekend, what are you doing? Relaxing outside? Catching up on work? Training at the gym? Shopping spree? Cleaning and home maintenance?
Honestly, probably cleaning and home maintenance.
Gym.
I'll try to make it to the gym.
You already answered. It's too late.
It's too late for me.
All right, Tanner. What animal from these do you feel the most connected to? Dinosaur? Puppy? Dragon? Mouse? Cat? Fox? Or human?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go dragon on this one.
You know what? I'm gonna go Fox.
You go Fox? Okay. They're very sly, nimble, and quick. I like that.
And they're
Just
handsome.
so you know, dragon
That makes
kill
it sound-
fox. I'm just saying.
Not if the fox is hiding and
I think I can answer this question for
hanging
you.
your
guys.
wife. No.
Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl? You're both boys.
Hold on a second here.
Hold on. You
It's like, what? Did you just assume my gender?
Did you just assume my gender? I'm a little upset.
Why wasn't there 56 other options?
I
then?
sit down when I pee sometimes.
Which of the 4 elements are you most attracted to? Fire, water, air, earth.
Water.
Water for Tanner.
Fire.
Fire for Mike.
She said, "Don't say anything."
She's like, you mean watch me clean? Don't say anything.
All right,
He's
Mike.
gonna be eating leftover pizza burgers.
If we were to ask your best friends to describe your personality, which word would they define or definitely use to describe you? Compassionate, feisty, intense, mysterious, or outgoing?
Where's perfection in every way, shape, and form? Wait, read the first two again.
Compassionate and feisty.
You left that back when you wanted all the money.
The last one was
Outgoing.
I'll do that one.
Yeah, I said.
Outgoing for you both?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm more outgoing. Because this is a competition.
Whoa, okay.
This one's a little weird because you kind of got to see it. But which pattern do you think you identify best? Polka dots, flannel, stripes, or flowers?
Flannel.
Flannel? Okay.
Polka dot. Strips. Yeah, flannel.
Flannel?
Probably could have guessed that one for us, too.
Yeah.
Flowers and polka dots.
Probably could have.
The only other thing we can wear is stripes, which I don't really...
All right, Mike.
Yes, Anna, we know. He's got a donk.
Donk.
All right, Mike. You absolutely can't stand it when people are mean, don't know how to drive, forget to text you back, have a negative attitude, or exclude others?
Negative attitude for me.
I was about to say, negative attitude and mean are kind of in the same ballpark, but I'll go negative attitude.
Both of you?
You can't do nothing with a negative attitude. Some people are just mean for no reason.
Yeah, true.
Fair enough. All right, Tanner. Phone, keys, and wallet are obvious ones, but you also never leave the house without what other thing? Sunglasses? Out of these, I didn't like this question, but sunglasses, notebook, water bottle, mints or gum, or chapstick / lip balm.
Chapstick.
Chapstick? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Sunglasses. But no, it's not even that one. What was the second one?
Notebook, water bottle, mints and gum.
Do water bottle.
Yeah, I didn't like that question when I took.
Also, when you do my intro from now on, will you throw in sexiest lips too? I'd appreciate it.
All right, Mike. Pokemon is a fun card game, but there are other fun card games. What is your favorite? Texas Hold'em, Spit, Gin Rummy, Go Fish, Solitaire.
I don't know what Gin Rummy is. Have I ever played that?
It's a jail game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He knows.
I played it in jail.
I like Texas.
Texas Hold'em?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm a poker guy.
We're still making
I
good
was like, how many questions?
Final question.
Oh, thank goodness.
How would you rate the quiz?
0.
You love it. It was okay. Not great.
It wasn't great.
It was okay.
Okay, I'm not great for
Put it
Tanner.
in positive. It was okay.
If you answer not great, it automatically just gives you side up.
Wait, that's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Gross.
Gross. I love Psyduck. So many Psyducks in here. My God.
Okay, maybe it's just a bad quiz. You both got Charizard, apparently.
Well, we did answer the same amount of...
Some of them, but I feel like not all of them.
Wait, I answered all the 5.
Well, because that's what I got, too. All 3 of us got Charizard.
Outstanding.
Stupid quiz.
Whack.
All
right, stay away from this quiz. I'm not posting the link.
But from now on, everyone has to call us 3 dragons.
The 3... That's true. Mm-hmm. That is the one positive thing.
The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
I'll just be a shiny Charizard.
Grab, I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon in there. All right, let's do some 20 questions to wrap up Pokemon.
Let's do it.
All right, one of you guys, let's pick a number.
1.
1? You got it.
Because I am the 1.
I'm prepared.
My body is ready.
Michael is a Jigglypuff.
All right.
I guess I'm a Jigglypuff.
Ah, you are.
Yeah.
After losing last week, hopefully you guys can take this one.
Sorry, the Vulpix and Growlithe are the same thing. Just kidding.
Let the questioning begin.
You know, knock the other ones out.
I like to start out with fighting or normal.
No.
Fire, water.
No.
Electric or psychic.
No.
Let's do ground or rock.
No.
Ghost or think of another one.
Ghost or electric.
You already did electric.
Oh, sorry. Ghost or fairy.
No, that's 5.
Okay, what else do we have left? We have ice. We have flying. We have.
Is it ice or flying?
No.
Okay.
Is it grass or bug?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is it grass?
No.
Bug type.
Is it first gen?
Yes.
Okay.
So first gen bug.
We got Caterpie. We got Weedle.
We got the bee drill, right?
That's what Weedle evolves into.
Oh, dumb me. Silly me. Weedle, Caterpie. What's Cypher? Cypher?
Is it a first evolution?
No. That's 10.
Is it a second evolution?
Yes.
I don't think Cypher's a bug type though. I think he's grass.
Let's get some of these. Does it know Harden?
Yes.
Is it green?
Yes.
Yeah.
Metapod, I feel like.
I think so. Well, what else knows Harden? Isn't that the only thing?
Well, no, there's a couple, but...
Well, there's others that can learn Harden. Oh, I guess that does count.
Yeah.
I feel like Metapod's the only one who starts out with Harden. It's probably...
Is it in the shape of a half moon?
Yeah.
Is it Metapod?
Yes.
Okay.
15 questions. That's more than I thought.
It took so long to get to the type.
Well, I was about to say, bug type is the last one.
We were at like 8 before we got to a type. Thank goodness.
Bug type's the last one.
Kakuna, Clefairy. Good job, guys.
Is Cypher a bug type?
Yes.
Oh, he is.
He can also learn Harden.
Harden. I feel like Metapod's the only one who starts out with Harden, though.
Probably.
I think so.
Kakuna does, though, too, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah,
yeah, Kakuna does. That's why I asked the color and the moon shape.
Oh, Kakuna's kind of a moon shape, too, so.
It kind of is, yeah. That's why I just need the color, mostly.
Anyway, if you're seeing these awesome logos, you know you're listening to Velocity Entertainment. Mm-hmm. If you like the show, remember to go to Facebook.com, like and share the posts, and tell your friends. If you want some beautiful sweaters or merch, get a hold of one of us 3 handsome gentlemen, and we will get you on the list to get an order for a sweater or t-shirt or whatever we can offer. Get a hold of us
because we'll do it for you.
They're sweet.
We have adult products, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle's.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Now presenting Velocity Entertainment Lube.
What would that even look like?
Real fast. All right.
If you listen to the show, thank you. We appreciate it. We love to interact with chat and have fun and answer your questions and talk back and forth. So everybody that listens, we appreciate you. We adore you. Just keep coming back. Keep telling people about it. Be annoying, man. Let them know, like, these dudes are so handsome. You need to come and see them.
They don't even know.
They don't even know.
Oh, they don't know.
They will.
Until next Monday, guys, remember you can find us on YouTube at Velocity Entertainment 360. Same with Facebook and on Twitch. We also have a Discord for the official Velocity Entertainment. If you're on Discord, come join us there. We share a bunch of memes. It's fun. Until next Monday, we love you guys, and we will see you on the flip side.
That was whack.